The big marquee match that everyone wants to see right now is Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. Coming off the heels of The Rock's epic beatdown of Rhodes on Monday Night Raw, it is undeniable that Cody Rhodes versus The Rock is a big-time matchup that can not only main event any pay-per-view, but that can main event a WrestleMania. And WWE right now, I believe, are in a very good position to make that happen. We all know that Roman Reigns versus The Rock is likely what's going to happen next year at Mania. However, there's reason for WWE to maybe think about doing something else and maybe think about swerving us and having that match either happen before or after Mania next year. Because if we look at the current landscape and the story that they are telling, unfortunately, Roman Reigns right now is a bit of an afterthought. He is, of course, the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. We all know what he's accomplished over the last 3+ years in the company. However, right now, the focus of this story, the focus of this build is between Cody and The Rock. The Rock and his fans versus Cody and the Cody Crybabies, as The Rock likes to say. Everyone wants to see these two go at it. And I don't think it's something that you can just confine to a tag team match at WrestleMania. There is serious on-screen heat between these two. The Rock not only beat down Cody Rhodes in a way that we have not seen on WWE TV over the past few years, but he did so while also cursing. He did so while making him bleed. He did so while calling out Cody Rhodes' family and making this personal. This is no longer a beef between 4 of the top stars in the company. This is a beef between Dwayne Johnson and Cody Rhodes. This is something that you can build a marquee match around. And I think that now with WWE being more comfortable with blurring the lines of reality and fiction, and also doing more risque things like blood, like we saw on Monday night, like The Rock absolutely cursing up a storm, I think that adds an element of reality that has been missing from WWE TV over the past number of years, and I think it's added to this feud. Of course, there's been backstage controversy about whether or not there's heat on The Rock for doing these things while other WWE talent are barred from doing so. That doesn't change the fact that it has added to this feud, and it has created a situation where people right now want to see Cody and The Rock more than they want to see Cody versus Roman. I think the real thing with Cody versus Roman, the real draw there really is to see Cody Rhodes win that undisputed WWE Championship. Outside of that, the personal beef with Roman isn't as strong as it was with Sami Zayn or a Jey Uso or even a Drew McIntyre at this point. Yes, Cody does have a problem with the bloodline and the entire family, and they have roped in Jey Uso, they have roped in Seth Rollins into this. However, the real personal beef that we have seen develop on screen, and the one that I think fans care about the most at this point, is between Cody and The Rock. And if we go and play back that clip from Monday Night Raw, where Cody is lying in a bloody pool outside in the rain in Chicago, Illinois, that's the only image we need to confirm that. Because what we witnessed was one of the most epic and brutal beatdowns in WWE history, and it was one of the most captivating moments in the history of pro wrestling television. No matter what we want to say about The Rock and his power in WWE and the ability or lack thereof of him in the ring, one thing is true. When he gets out there, he is the most captivating person in the world. And one thing that I don't want to see happen after WrestleMania is for them to completely ignore this story and to completely ignore this match being as big as it could possibly be. We need to see Cody and The Rock one-on-one. And we need to have it in a way where The Rock is still a bad guy. Cody is the biggest babyface in all of professional wrestling right now. And if you have him go up against this final boss version of Rock, whether or not The Rock is also feuding with Roman, it doesn't matter. That is a separate story that you can tell. The Rock can still be a bad guy. He can still be coming out in his Versace suits. He can still be coming out wearing his $1,000 shades. He can still be coming out and just be electrifying. That's the match. That's the story. That's what WWE has to do. But I guess we'll see.